Hi, this is Linda Vitti from Linda Vitti's Life Coaching and Counseling, and I want to talk to you today about confronting a problem. Now, I know that sounds very simplistic, and you're probably going, where is she going with this? Well, let me tell you. Sometimes when we have an issue with a boss, a colleague, a friend, a person at church, a leader in an organization, someone in authority, there are things that we have to confront on a regular basis. And a lot of times people that have a fear of confrontation avoid that and avoid it to their own detriment. And what I want to talk to you today is about how to go forward with confronting in the right way. Now, it's easy to confront and just go off. I mean, we all have done that. We've gotten provoked and we just start saying, this is what I think, and this is how you made me feel, and this is what, and that usually never works. So the best thing you can do is think long and hard about what you want the outcome to be. That before you even start anything, what is the outcome you would like? Let's say you have to go to a boss or a church leader or an organizational leader, and you want to tell them something about yourself or something about something they did that is very touchy or may make them react in a way that is not positive. You want to start by using I sentences. I feel this way because blah, blah, blah. I got hurt or I got impacted by blah, blah, blah. You don't want to go, you made me, you did this, you don't want to do the you things. You always want to use the I. So we're going to use I statements. And you're going to put the blame for how you feel on yourself, not on the other person. They didn't make you feel anything. You allowed them to let you feel the way you feel. You allowed it. So if you allowed it, you have to take responsibility for it. I know that's a tough one for people to swallow, especially when someone's done something inappropriate or harsh or even narcissistic. It's hard not to react, but we have to follow this logically, and we have to look at what the outcome we want to achieve is. That's the most important part. What is the outcome you want to achieve when you confront? So we're going to use I statements. We're going to own our feelings and take responsibility for that. And we're going to ask for what we need. We're not going to tell them what's wrong and leave it at that. That doesn't help. But if we succinctly ask for what we need, let's say the person said something that was inappropriate and brushed it off as a joke, and it really bothered you. You take responsibility and you say, I felt this way when you did this, and I really do not allow that in my life anymore. And I thought you should know my boundary. I thought you should know that that is just not something that I tolerate in my life anymore. So if we want to have a relationship, then I need you to say that a different way. I need you to not approach that way. I need you to blah, 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 whatever it is. Now, I know every situation is going to be different, but if we use I statements, we take responsibility for our feelings, and then we ask specifically for what we need, and then we ask the other person, now, how are you feeling about all of this? And then you can have a dialogue about it. But by doing that, you haven't put the person on the defensive necessarily to the extent you would have if you went, you made me feel. So when we confront, we want to do it in a very specific way. We want to own our stuff, and we want to ask for what we need. And that way, if you do this with your spouse, with your boss, with a friend, whoever, even with your child, you're going to get a better outcome. And the whole thing is you want to think about the outcome before you go in there and have a plan of how you're going to do it before you confront. That will also take some of the fear out of it. because there's fear when people confront. A lot of people have the fear of confrontation. I deal with it daily. So this is the best way to do it. If you need help with this or anything else, please reach out to Linda Vidi's Life Coaching and Counseling. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe on YouTube. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.